NBA 2K25.
Fans live for games like this one.
Especially swag ass, she gotta use an OP gun just to get by in Call of Duty. Swag, bro. I watched that mod, bro. He mowing guys down with an OP gun, bro.
Are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Chicago, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course there's Boston, they're 7th in the conference.
Well, for the Celtics, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two
Maybe
J's
get your
down
stuff.
at the 3.
Just to get by, man.
Then it's Derek White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doughton in at the 1. And for the Bulls, DeSumo is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's MP. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Duncan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doris, here at the halfway stage of the regular season, what do you think teams have to do to continue to improve?
Well, coaches love this question because what they talk about all the time is process, not skipping steps, getting into the gym every day and being consistent with your habits. To me, there's no mystery to success, whatever we're talking about. The magic is in the work.
Here's Tatum. Chicago making their last shot. The kick out to White. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Here's Doughton.
Press the PS button for details.
Knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
You know, to get your stuff, just to get by, just to get by in 2K, bro.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. All right, let's get a
Stuff
report
to get by, bro.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Brown passes to Doughton. Outside White. Tatum looking it over. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Eason. Hernandez got 12 points in the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. White against White. Up top, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Now here's MP. Fires it from 18. The bank shot, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Tatum, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Off target with the open look.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring.
Notification.
Excellent in a number of
New friend
areas.
online.
He's a
Press the PS button for details.
knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Tatum from long range. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Tari Eason. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
7 points in the game. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Doughton in at the point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He finished with 51 points, and in terms
New notification.
mistakes and bad
New friend
selections were few
online.
and far between.
Press the PS button for details.
About his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
For 3. Doughton, no good. Chicago has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. MP right through him.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Pass to Brown, to the middle. Oh, nice shot by Doughton. Doughton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hernandez. Oh, MP takes the contact and converts.
And you
New notification.
love seeing his
New
offense
friend
operate at
online.
this level.
Press the PS button for details.
Here's Doughton. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the inside. Here's Dalton. They kick it out to Porzingis. Yes! Kristaps showing some range.
Well, in the modern NBA, a big that can shoot with range so important. Kristaps Porzingis from 3.
Duncan, pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Dalton. And a nice finish on the layup. Dalton's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The last time these 2 teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Eason, pass to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
New notification. Your friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of
Hey, I
play.
do glitchy stuff.
The Bulls, they lead by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about, most don't.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The
New
Bulls
friend
are in a
online.
close one.
Press the PS button for details.
Suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They could run away with this literally.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Now you gotta do glitchy stuff. These 2K players, bro. I don't underscore, bro. Let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about this guy talking about 2K is a mess.
Action for you.
He's a white guy and he's talking about 2K. He don't know how to shoot the ball.
Last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tari Eason is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White, then it's MP, and it's Duncan, and at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Second free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. Boston again missing.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Chicago's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Here's Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Bulls lead by 9.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Downton. Launches a 3. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I didn't want it to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just
New notification. New party activity. Press the game's button for details.
Trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Eason. MP's got 33. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Downton. Outside White. Outside Brown. No good.
New notification. New friend online. Press the game's button for details.
First team all defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment?
Notification. New friend online. Press the game's button for details.
Also with a sub. Grimes is checked in. And coming from the ranks of the small forwards, here are the most locked-in shooters this past month. 5th on the list, Jaylen Brown.
And what an efficient group of scorers. That's the best way I can put it. I mean, they play patient basketball, and the shot selection is excellent.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer right now, filling it up.
Back to MP. Yep, that one goes. Hernandez got 35.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. Here's Downton. Right side Porzingis. No good that time. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. MP's got 7 now in this quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Downton passes to Porzingis. To the paint. Pass to Downton. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
1 minute left in the third. Celtics trail by 16. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Bulls. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hernandez got assist number 7 tonight. All sorts of time. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Downton's got 15. Chicago leading by 17. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
Is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Down low. Here's Doughton. The rebound by MP.
New notification. New friend online. Press the pins button for details.
Hits yet again. Wow.
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Here's Hernandez. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Sensabaugh, and MP subbed in for Lillard. And the Celtics also making a change. Doughton's checked in for Exum. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
So the Celtics 5 right now. They've got a Kuro. He's out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Mobo in at the 5.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Celtics trail by 21. Outside Tatum. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
New notification. New friend online. Press the pins button for details.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, I see you, MP. Hammer that thing home.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Sensabaugh is checked in for Chicago. Damian Lillard comes in for White. White finds Tatum. Here's Doughton. To the inside. Brown.
Oh, wow. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Dunk. MP with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively.
New notification. New holding activity. Press the pins button for details.
He just happened to miss that one.
And it's Tatum missing. Chicago leading by 21. Hernandez pass to Williams. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter.
New notification. New holding activity. Press the pins button for details.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And the Celtics shooting the ball at 43% from the field. White for three. Chicago with a rebound. MP, the pass to Lillard. Back to MP. And the basket is good. Hernandez got 55.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 59 points.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Really thought.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details. New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Man, if P did the three-peat his first 3 times in the playoffs, I'm trying to get like you, twin.
Like you, twin.
Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that. Try and close this one out early so you can get some rest. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Alright, man, these are the games you gotta take seriously, bro. What do you mean, bro? Take everything seriously, bro. Even in Grand Theft Auto, I take this shit seriously. When someone shoot me on one shot, oh, I get mad, bro.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. And tonight, we'll see the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Harper, Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Stewart in at the point. And for the Bulls, MP out there with Kobe White. Then there's Duncan. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Eason in at the 4 slot. And we are honored, truly honored, to be here on Martin Luther King Day, a special day, Greg, on the NBA calendar.
It is traditionally the games in Memphis and Atlanta, a chance to reflect and celebrate Dr. King. It's one of the best days of the season by far.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Williamson outside. And the 3 off target. Here's Chicago. Back to MP. Pass to Dosunmu. Down low. Shots good by Hernandez.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Now Williamson. Harper with a screen on Eason. Eason against Williamson. LaVine. Second shot opportunity. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. MP passes to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shots good by Hernandez.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched. But Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Banked in off the glass. MP's got 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And they call an illegal screen here. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Williamson looking it over. Back to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. Eason grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. MP, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Stewart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Harper with a screen on White. LaVine wide open. Gets a
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
And it's Williamson missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
White, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
New Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 5.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
On the wing, Dosunmu. And there's the bucket from MP. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. I don't like to see this.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty hard.
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Williamson, top of the key. And the layup is good.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Right the pass to MP. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williamson against Eason. Williamson outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's Hawkins on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the... And Billy Donovan decides to call a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
That's to Williamson. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls leading by 9. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Hawkins. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Harper, and it's Levine at the 2 spot.
What determination from Levine, finding his finishing despite the contact.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with 59 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
The catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Following the basket by MP.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Here's Dosunmu, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your team.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Oh, good on the 3.
Some people could say he's struggling with offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. He just can't seem to find his confidence.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Williamson. And here's Hawkins. 50 seconds left here in the second. Kept alive. Harper. And Harper slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
MP against Hawkins. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Levine can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. MP powers through the contact inside.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to 6 court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey man, that's off the air.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
Right around this time, I found out who my teammates were on the All-Star roster. Sadly, I was unable to play alongside King. Sad for him, not for me.
See, that's unnecessary, sir. That is just unnecessary. Who's to say I want to be on your team anyway?
You called me ugly earlier. You called me ugly earlier.
I never called you.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And thanks for joining us again.
Notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Torrey Easton is out there with Duncan. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Easton passes to MP. Frank, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 8.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Harper. Chicago grabs the miss. Easton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hernandez. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 19.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. MP is number 1.
Quite a roll he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
And Richard, you look back, Zach Levine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach Levine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Here's Williamson, and he lays it straight in.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Hernandez, no good with the layup. Pelicans trail by 17 on the wing. Levine. Pass to Hawkins. Wide open look. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to MP. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of fall.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. He gets it in there. MP's got 36.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taking 16 to 30 are on real contending teams making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Duncan. Williams comes in for Tari Eason. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kobe White.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Pass to Hawkins from downtown. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
MP finds Williams. And that time, also a missed shot. Pelicans trail by 14. And stolen by Lillard. Now, here's MP. To the inside.
New application. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense of when to take these quick shots.
Outside Harper, pass to Hawkins. The 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Harper with a screen on Lillard. Joseph. Buzelis grabs the board.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Outside, Joseph. It's Hawkins on the wing. From the baseline. And that one, good. Hawkins has got 11 in the second half. Now through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Everyone. He's changing it up here. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So the Pelican 5 right now. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. Then there's Hawkins. Then it's Zach Levine. And it's Harper in at the 5 spot.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And another one goes. Amazing.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. Pass to Duncan. Back to MP. Stolen by Levine. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Eason against Williamson. It's Hawkins on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something.
Application. New program. Press the PS button for details.
On the pedal.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the officials.
Book it. MP with the top shot.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Here's Hawkins. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Duncan finds White. And MP gets it to go on the assist by White. MP's got 48.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass, looking fearless right now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
We watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats. Just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
There's a good screen. Here's Joseph. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Five to shoot. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jones, no luck. Here's Hernandez, and the dunk by MP.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Hawkins. Nice open look, but it's no good. The drive by MP. And good! There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Joseph. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
New notification. New friend online. Press the PS button for details.
This team is mid at best. Go get that one.
Well, I gotta go, chat. I'll be back. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. I'm finna go play some Warzone. We'll probably get Warzone W. I don't know if you do it on Twitch or YouTube, but you know, I'm going on Twitch and do it. But if you want to take care of if you want to hop onto the Twitch, Rickster1234E, you know what I'm talking about. And I'll catch y'all a little bit. Peace out. Talk to y'all a little bit. Peace out.
PS